What the hell are you doing?
Gosh, you startled me. Why do you always ask me that?
I suppose it's because you look suspicious, and it's my job to generate revenue, and to harass, to discourage protesters and known activists from spreading their anti-government, police brutality propaganda.
Well, you are becoming brazenly honest. I am protesting the National Defense Authorization Act.
What the hell is that?
I am surprised that you don't know. On second thought, no, I am not surprised you don't know. I forgot IQ over 100 can disqualify you from working for the police.
What the hell is that supposed to mean? And what is the National Defense Authorization Act?
On December 31, 2011, President Obama signed the 2012 the Act codifying indefinite military detention without charge or trial into law for the first time in American history. The Act's dangerous detention provisions would authorize the President, and all future presidents, to order the military to pick up and indefinitely imprison people captured anywhere in the world, far from any real battlefield.
What is so bad about that? We lock people up for no good reason all the time.
It ignores the constitutional right to due process. Due process is what separates a republic from a police state. As the 14th Amendment of the Constitution states, the government shall not deprive any person of life, liberty, or property without first having a fair chance to defend themselves.
I don't like that amendment anyway. It makes my job too hard. What else makes the Act so bad?
The Act greatly expands the power of the federal government to fight the so-called war on terror. Many, including some of the law's sponsors, assert that the Act seeks to authorize the U.S. military, for the first time in more than 200 years, to carry out domestic policing. Section 215 of the Patriot Act authorizes the government to obtain any tangible thing relevant to a terrorism investigation, even if there is no showing that the thing pertains to suspected terrorists or terrorist activities. That means they can just take citizens' property.
That's bullcrap. We don't need the competition or anyone taking away our civil and criminal asset forfeitures or seizures. We depend on those to meet our budget. Damn, we will never get another raise if we have to compete and share the spoils with the military.
I think you may be missing the point. National security letters permit the government to obtain the communication, financial and credit records of anyone deemed relevant to a terrorism investigation even if that person is not suspected of unlawful behavior. Between this act and the Patriot Act, the government has broad powers to secretly collect information like medical, travel, hotel, library or financial records about innocent Americans without probable cause. There is no privacy left.
I don't know about all this. You sound like one of those crazy, Constitution-loving conspiracy nuts. Like Brandon Robb. Do I need to call for backup? I am starting to feel a safety issue coming on. Keep your hands where I can see them.
I think you better read it yourself. The language of this law is dangerously vague, but many, including several of its sponsors, believe that it grants what are essentially dictatorial powers to the federal government to arrest any American citizen or anyone, anywhere without warrant and to indefinitely detain them without any charge. Suspects can be shipped by the military to our offshore prisons and kept there until the end of hostilities. It is a catastrophic blow to civil liberties.
A blow? To what? Are you hitting on me? A blow? Blow what did you say?
My God, have you understood a word I said? Section 1021 defines a covered person, one subject to detention, as a person who was a part of or substantially supported Al-Qaeda, the Taliban, or associated forces that are engaged in hostilities against the United States or its coalition partners, including any person who has committed a belligerent act or has directly supported such hostilities in aid of such enemy forces. The law, however, does not define the terms substantially supported, directly supported, or associated forces. As it stands, the law violates the First, Fourth, Fifth, Sixth and Eighth Amendments of the Constitution and most of the Bill of Rights.
I am sorry, you lost me at blow.
Is that all you cops think about? Sex or kicking someone's ass? We have got to get this and the Patriot Act repealed before government creates an excuse to use it on a larger scale. Without the right to trial by jury, you have no guarantee of any rights or freedoms anymore.